What's going on, my fellow scale model building YouTube friends? It's James the Yorkshire Modeller back with you again, and I think, if you'll pardon my French, I'm cursed. So as you guys will see, there is the new microphone. The old lav mic is all there. I might use it in a future video, I'm not sure. This video should be for issue 76 of the Bismarck, which obviously I've got the magazine for just here. The problem is, I recorded this and have just got round to editing the footage for it, which is why this is on the desk now. So I recorded this on the phone that you're looking at me now on, using the camera on this one. I recorded this phone as a webcam pointing down at my table. I used the webcam that is now this one here, pointing down at my table, as my face cam. All fine and dandy. And then I used this camera here, that one, as the... it's another phone, it's an old phone that my wife used to use for work. I used that one to record the side camera and also the audio. Well, that camera, that one, died on me. So the audio cut off about halfway through. Neither of these two cameras were good enough audio-wise. So I thought, okay, fine, fair enough. I'll just have to use the audio, and I'll just make a bit of a video at the start, just apologising for the change in audio from the lav mic to the phone. Well, I went to edit the footage together, and it's so overexposed. There's no point using it. You can see what I'm doing, but barely, because the this camera hasn't got, like, now I can control how bright it is, how dark it is, what the exposure is. I couldn't do that on the computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a rundown of the build for issue 76, and I'm just going to show you exactly what we do in the build. Now, I'm hoping that the audio from this microphone is going to be better. This is the newer NW 700. I got it off Amazon earlier this week. That's why the video's late coming out, because I didn't want to put out a video that was substandard from what I've had in the past. So, yeah. Anyway, issue 76. We do the rope reels and we get some funnel details as well. So we get part of the stand, we get some rope, the hoods for the searchlights that are on the funnel, a little bit of a platform there. They're the actual rope reels themselves on those two sprues. Then we've got a couple of cranes and the parts to go with them, some photo etch bits, and then another radar unit. So, the first thing we do is we build the rope reels. Now, there's 10 of these altogether. There are 4 large ones and 6 smaller ones. Now, they all go in set positions. So the larger ones go onto the superstructure deck. Sorry, the deck, not the superstructure. They go on the deck near these two guns. Whoops, move that up a little bit so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Those two guns there and there. And then the smaller ones go next to the Bruno gun, which is that one just there. And then there's a couple of them that go, so a couple of them go either side of the Bruno gun, and then the rope reels that go on the front of the superstructure. So, we've got here, you can see them there, the 4 large reels. Okay, so they're the 4 large rope reels. So I'll show you on that camera as well, just there, so you've got a little bit of a better view there. Now, the small ones, excuse me, the small ones go at the front. So there's 2 just there, next to the Bruno gun, and there's another 2 just there. So if I show you on this camera as well, so 2 there and 2 there. And then the last 2 go right at the front of the superstructure, just there. So it's just there. So that's the rope reels. Now, the cranes, the aircraft transfer cranes, you don't actually glue them. You glue this peg onto the crane, you put the cog part on as well. You might glue that on, I can't remember. It's been a while since I built them. And then you've got the part itself finished. What you do with that then is a couple of the photo etch bits, you attach them onto that platform I was talking about. You then put those cranes onto that platform, but you don't glue them on. You just attach them so they'll look like that, and then you put them into position like that. So when they're on the actual ship, they look like that, but they can move out like that. So putting them like that for storage, but then moving them out if you're wanting to move the cranes, and they do move all the way around to the very back of the funnel there as well. So that was the cranes. Next, there is a couple of little ladders that go on the side of the guns. Not the guns. On the side of the searchlights. That's the word I was looking for. The searchlights. So I'll see if I can get a close up. Not really very well there. So there you go. So you can see the ladder just there. So there's two of those. One on this side. One goes on the other side. And they are fiddly as hell, so really, really take your time with them. Once they're on, it's then attaching the hoods for the searchlights. Now these just clip on, so you can see them both there, and that little peg at the top just there will go into that little hole just there on both, so you can just clip them on like that, and then they will retract. You squeeze them together and then it retracts down like that. I think on the actual Bismarck they went up, but obviously there's no way to do it on a model of this size, but you can see it there. It looks pretty decent. So that is that. Oh, and then once you've attached all those, you get some ladders that go on the sides there as well. So you get the ladder that runs down there, the ladder that runs straight up underneath the searchlights, and then there's a ladder that runs pretty much to the top of the funnel as well. Then we attach this radar unit just here, so we attach that on as well, and that's pretty much it then for this issue. That is pretty much it. You may also notice that the stand itself covers pretty much everything that we've done up to this point with the hull. So that's all good. In the next one, we get the lower starboard hull section plus railings to fit to the funnel. So I'll just show you that. Oops, no, I won't. I'll show you on this one. So you can see the details of it all just there. So there we go. That's issue 76. Like I say, the video itself, when I recorded it, was about an hour long because there's a lot to do in this one. Issue 78 is the same as well. There's a lot to do in that one. So yeah, I just didn't feel comfortable putting out a video that wasn't... I would rather do it this way and explain it to you and show you the parts and show you where they're attached for this issue than go all the way down that road of, right, well, I've done the video, I've done the build part of it, but you can't really see what I'm doing very well because it's so overexposed. It was just naff. It was so naff, and there was nothing I could do to control anything on it. So, I said in a previous video I was getting the cameras fixed. This is the one that I'm recording on now that I was getting fixed. I'm hoping to be able to get some better cameras. It probably will be the new year now, obviously, with things the way they are in the whole world. You know, the world's upside down. So, yeah, that is that. And again, that's why this video is a few days late in coming out. But needs must, as they say. Anyway, guys, please remember to like, share and subscribe to the Yorkshire Modeller for more weekly model building geekiness, and I will see you in the next video for issue 77 of the Bismarck with the next hull section and some railings and things for the funnel. So, until then, guys, please remember, happy modelling and stay safe. And I hope the audio is better on this one than it has been in the past.